You can write the most compelling email in the world, but if it never reaches your subscriber's inbox, none of it matters. Deliverability is the measure of whether your emails actually arrive where they are supposed to, the primary inbox, rather than getting filtered into the promotions tab, the spam folder, or bouncing entirely. Most creators and small business owners assume that deliverability is the email platform's problem. They think that if they send an email through MailChimp or ConvertKit, it automatically lands in the inbox. But deliverability is a shared responsibility between you and your platform, and your behavior as a sender has a massive impact on where your emails end up. This video explains the fundamentals of email deliverability and what you can do to make sure your emails reach the people who want to read them. Email deliverability is determined by a complex set of factors that email service providers like Gmail, Outlook, and Yahoo use to decide what to do with your email. When you send an email, it passes through a series of checks. The receiving server looks at your sender authentication records, your sending domain's reputation, the content of your email, your sending patterns, and your subscriber engagement history. Based on these factors, the server decides whether to deliver the email to the primary inbox, filter it to a secondary tab, route it to spam, or reject it entirely. Sender authentication is the technical foundation of deliverability. 3 protocols, SPF, DKIM, and MARC, verify that the email actually came from you and was not spoofed by a malicious sender. SPF specifies which servers are authorized to send email on behalf of your domain. DKIM adds a digital signature to your emails that the receiving server can verify. MARC tells receiving servers what to do with emails that fail SPF or DKIM checks. Most email platforms configure these automatically, but you need to add the appropriate DNS records to your domain. Without these records, your emails are more likely to be flagged as suspicious. Sender reputation is a score assigned to your sending domain and IP address based on your sending history. Factors that improve your reputation include high open rates, low bounce rates, low spam complaint rates, and consistent sending patterns. Factors that damage your reputation include sending to invalid addresses, generating spam complaints, and sudden spikes in sending volume. Your reputation builds over time, and recovering from a damaged reputation can take weeks or months. Engagement metrics directly influence deliverability. When subscribers open your emails, click links, reply, and move your emails to their primary inbox, these positive signals tell the email service provider that your emails are wanted. When subscribers ignore your emails, delete them without opening, or mark them as spam, these negative signals tell the provider that your emails are unwanted. Over time, these signals shape how the provider treats your emails for all subscribers, not just the ones who took the action. List hygiene is one of the most important practices for maintaining good deliverability. Every email address on your list that is invalid, abandoned, or fake damages your sender reputation. Hard bounces, which occur when you send to an address that does not exist, are particularly harmful. They tell the receiving server that you are not maintaining your list, which is a signal associated with spammers. Remove hard bounces immediately and review soft bounces after several consecutive failures. Inactive subscribers are a more nuanced problem. They do not cause hard bounces, but their lack of engagement drags down your overall engagement rate, which signals to email providers that your content is not valued. Over time, some inactive subscribers' email accounts become abandoned or get converted into spam traps, which are addresses specifically designed to catch senders who do not clean their lists. Sending to a spam trap can severely damage your sender reputation. Regular list cleaning involves removing or re-engaging subscribers who have not opened an email in a defined period, typically 60 to 90 days. Before removing them, send a re-engagement campaign that gives them a clear choice: stay and re-engage, or be removed. This protects both your deliverability and your relationship with subscribers who may have been temporarily inactive but still value your content. Content also affects deliverability. Emails that contain certain trigger words, excessive capitalization, multiple exclamation marks, or a high ratio of images to text are more likely to be filtered. While modern spam filters are sophisticated enough that a single trigger word will not automatically send your email to spam, a combination of these factors can tip the balance. Write your emails as if you are writing to a friend: natural language, normal formatting, and a clear purpose. Warm up your sending gradually. If you are starting a new email program or switching to a new email platform, do not send to your entire list on day 1. Start by sending to your most engaged subscribers, the ones who consistently open and click. Their positive engagement signals establish a good reputation for your new sending infrastructure. Over 2 to 4 weeks, gradually increase the number of recipients until you are sending to your full list. This warm-up period gives email providers time to evaluate your sending behavior and associate your domain with positive engagement. Monitor your deliverability metrics regularly. Most email platforms provide data on bounce rates, spam complaint rates, and inbox placement. If your bounce rate exceeds 2%, you have a list quality problem. If your spam complaint rate exceeds 0.1%, you have an expectation alignment problem, meaning subscribers are reporting your emails as spam because they do not remember signing up or do not find the content relevant. Both of these metrics need to be addressed promptly because they compound quickly and can damage your sender reputation within a few sends. Use a consistent sending schedule. Email providers look for patterns in your sending behavior, and consistent patterns are associated with legitimate senders. If you typically send 1 email per week and suddenly send 5 emails in one day, it triggers scrutiny. If you send an email every Tuesday and your subscribers expect it, the engagement is higher because they are watching for it. Consistency in timing, frequency, and volume builds a sending pattern that email providers learn to trust. Finally, ask your subscribers to add you to their contacts or move your email to their primary inbox. This is a simple but effective tactic because it directly tells the email provider that the subscriber wants your emails. Include this request in your welcome email and occasionally in your regular newsletters. A subscriber who adds you to their contacts will reliably receive your emails in their primary inbox, regardless of any other deliverability factors. Email Revenue Desk helps creators, small businesses, and solo operators understand email marketing as a real revenue system. The channel explains welcome sequences, newsletters, subject lines, segmentation, retention campaigns, and simple automations that can turn subscribers into long-term customers without spam tactics or fake urgency. This video is general email marketing education, not a guarantee of revenue, open rates, clicks, conversions, or subscriber growth. Results vary by audience, list quality, offer, cadence, deliverability, and execution.